weed every day.
What it do? Should play upon the Ziggy2x, and we back at it again. Brand new day, brand new video, man. It is Tuesday, October 14th, man. You already know what it is, man. Videos on deck. Videos on deck. We are in the building. I will be fucking up a honey bun in the off screen while we're in between talking about some bullshit. But we gonna be talking about some bullshit. Either way it goes, you already know what's going on. Let me put this other ear on real quick. I'm talking about fatigue whooping my ass. I had to peel myself out the bed today. Got my ass whooped at the job. If you know any FAA agents. There we go. That's why it was so hard, because agents was the next word. But FAA agents, tell them to get their ass to work. If you know any tower agents, tell them to get their ass to work. TSA agents, if you know any of them, tell them to get their ass to work. Because everything backed up at my damn job. And they whooping my ass. I'm talking about thorough pummeling. I left out the job like I did an NFL practice. Like, not even practice, full pads. And then right after, immediately after getting done out of the NFL practice, I went into the ring for 200 rounds with Mike Tyson. I am done. I'm cooked. I need these off days that I'm gonna have soon. Anyways, let's go on and get into this video, man. If you ain't even looking at the title already, man, we got Saweetie is getting called out to be a call girl. Brittany Renner might be selling ass. Escorts all the way around are currently, quote unquote, winning. I don't know. That's what the title of one of these videos says. Ayesha still tripping. And then we got a couple other things too, man, where these women out here acting a complete ass about nothing. I don't really know what's going on, but we gonna see what's up. We gonna see what the videos say. We only gonna go by what the records say, not by what I think. We just gonna add in my commentary around in the middle. You know what I mean? Anyways, man, let's go on and get into it, man. Let's get this day started so I can eat these goddamn honey buns because I'm hungry as a bitch. Woo! Of course, it's a ad first.
A PlayStation for $1 down?
That's right. For $1 down, you can get any camera.
Let's get it. O'Shea Duke Jackson. Boy, O'Shea.
Blind Adams have been saying this for a while, but now there is a woman on Instagram who is accusing Saweetie of being a yacht girl. And for those of you who don't know what a yacht girl is, it's basically a girl who sells cookies, but she's not a Girl Scout.
You may not have heard of this young lady because I haven't either. Her name is Maybach May. If you look at her Instagram, it doesn't seem like she has a whole lot of stuff popping. She just looks like the average chick with a BBL and a nice body, and nothing else is to be seen there. Right? But that's what you think. Just because somebody don't have a whole lot of followers, it don't mean that they're not important in the industry. And according to this chick, she's more important than we think. Fast forward. Maybach May is one of the largest madams in the industry. And what Maybach May does is she connects a lot of beautiful women to rich men all over the world. She's going to Dubai, Lagos, Europe, wherever you think that the rich guys are at, she has them in her system. And a lot of girls want to deal with Maybach May because she's the connection to all the guys with the money. And one of those ladies allegedly is Saweetie. Now, if you look at Saweetie's Instagram following, she got 12.4 million followers. Why would Saweetie be working with a lady that got 25,000 followers? Well, here's a story. Fast forward. Maybach May had a connection with a guy by the name of Jadon Sancho. Now, he plays in the Premier European League. I think it's Manchester United. I'm not necessarily sure. But the guy makes a lot of money, like over
Chelsea. You don't play for my Man U
per week.
You don't play for Man U.
This dude is known for tricking.
Nobody on Man U, no damn.
Like,
oh damn, he did play for Man U.
A whole lot of money. So basically, what Maybach May did was say, "Listen, Saweetie, I got this.
I don't know everything."
And he's a younger guy. He's like 21, and you know, Saweetie is closer to being like 30. So look, this young dude, if you deal with him, he'll spend money on you. But here's what you got to do: you got to pay me my money, and you know, whatever else you get from him, you can keep. But as long as I get my cut, I'm cool."
He's right, you know.
And here's a text message that's even explaining that. Here it says, "What you doing? We should do a big bear trip with good friends, group co-ed. Oh my God, it's so nice here. And even that's cold is 2 hours from LA. At the studio, girl, all my friends out of state. When bees run it up on Jadon, how much they doing in a weekend?" Woo! Now, this is evidence, right? Fast forward. But here's what Saweetie did. She fell in love with Jadon, or got Jadon to fall in love with her. And so she ended up in a full relationship with Jadon Sancho. Now, Jadon Sancho ended up getting, you know, a tattoo of her, I think like on his neck or something like that. And basically they got into a full blown relationship and basically cut off Maybach May. And so this is the problem at Bay. Maybach May is saying, listen, you owe me money and you was out here dealing with the dude that I set you up with, and now you don't want to pay me? Let's go back to that first text message. She goes, "Sancho, after you done paying and getting tattoos of a 304, you barely know. Run me my money. She hates her career, so you come right on time like the trick you are. I just want what y'all owe me." So obviously Jadon didn't pay her, and Saweetie must have told him not to pay. Now, what else? Cocaine, witchcraft, and liquor is one hell of a mix. Send me my bread home, wrecker. Woo! Now, before I get into the rest of the screenshots, I kind of want to get into what Saweetie is kind of known for.
Saweetie is allegedly a yacht girl who makes far more money from yachting than she does from her music career. And according to this blind item, she allegedly has a substance abuse problem that is making her messy and causing her to lose yachting clients. And the blind item reads, "This A-list Nepo baby, who's a rapper, singer, niece, cousin, and granddaughter of famous names, earns way more from yachting each week than from her actual music. But her substance habit has gotten out of control, and the messiness is driving clients away fast."
So Saweetie is known for being a yacht girl. So this is the girl who doesn't really advertise that they're selling cheeks, but they are selling cheeks. And again, this young lady already mentioned that Saweetie has a drug problem. And this other lady here is saying that, hey, Saweetie is out here clapping cheeks, and a lot of clients are tired of her and her drug issues. And she's not the only person to mention this sort of freestyling idea.
You need to build your brand up so that you're not known as a 304, because what men really like, they like freestylers better, okay? They don't want a girl to be posting ads online and stuff. No, they want to feel like they just stumbled across a beautiful woman, and for this price, they could have access.
So, you know, this lady has a good point. Like, people don't want you to be advertising your cheeks out there
Right.
but they want to know that you're down with the get down. And it
that goes along with it. So like a child actor grows up, then they're known for being a 304 all of a sudden, but not to regular people. As far as you guys know, they're just a singer, a dancer, an actor, a YouTuber, anything, an influencer. A lot of high-end 304s are actually influencers, and that's what builds your brand better. Why do you think I'm in so many people's YouTube videos? I'm on podcasts like Fresh and Fit. I'm in 20v1s with Kodak. It's all because it builds your persona, it builds your brand. So this way, when I say, hey, I want X amount, it makes sense because I'm an entertainer, I'm a celebrity.
Now she's breaking down the whole playbook for influencers. If you look at somebody like Saweetie, she's always on like 20 versus 1 shows. She's always on like podcasts, the Fresh and Fit. Like she moves around, and you don't really see a whole lot of the better rappers doing that, like Cardi B. And to be honest, Cardi B, you know, did mention that Saweetie was doing stuff like this. Remember that Saweetie was with Quavo, and then Saweetie ended up sleeping with Offset, which caused some tension between the whole Migos crew and all of that. Like, I mean, Saweetie just is down bad for real, like just down bad as hell. But check this out.
Okay. Excuse me.
I have said it before, and I get crucified for it. People get so mad every single time I bring it up. But your favorite musicians are not very wealthy. Like, there's no money to be made in the music industry. A lot of them are broke. Some of the influencers on this app make more money than your favorite musicians. And the reason why, it's not just because, I think especially this applies especially like in hip hop, it's not just because they don't get paid that much. It's also because they get paid a decent amount. It's because their lifestyle is extremely expensive. Like, if you are in hip hop, part of being in hip hop is that you have to look rich, you have to pretend to be ultra wealthy, and living outside of your means is very expensive. It's not just like having a fancy house and owning cars, right? It's also like having a glam team all the time, having an agent, having a manager, having a social media person. All of that is very, very expensive. If in your mind, you thought Saweetie was affording all of that off of her music career when she's been in the game 10 years and has still not put out a debut album.
Now, this young lady mentioned something similar about your favorite influencers being broke. Now, for me, I'm looking at 12.4 million followers. I'm like, damn, you know, she must be doing good. But if you look at her lifestyle, she got to keep up that image, right? Like, that's how she got popular. Now, this is something that's interesting because somebody like me, as a YouTuber or a down bad influencer, like I got, you know, popular because of my commentary. Nobody follows me because I need to be extravagant or opulent or fashion based. And this is why a lot of YouTubers end up having more money than influencers, because people tend to watch us for us, and we don't have a pressure of trying to be, you know, flashy or living a big lifestyle. That's the same thing with athletes. They don't have to actually live a rich lifestyle to be rich. Like Kawhi Leonard is a good example of that. But if you come in the game and you're a hot chick like Saweetie, you have a lifestyle, and if the money isn't coming in because the music industry doesn't pay it, you got to get that money somehow, all right? And so, and then also she's never had a debut album, so you're not making money from music, so what are you making money from? But wait, there's more.
If you are ever trying to pocket watch your favorite celebrity and their musician specifically, right, you're trying to figure out if they're broke or not, all you have to do is check to see their endorsement deals, right? The more endorsement deals they have, the more paid they are. If you have a favorite celebrity, I'm not going to say no names, there's one in particular I'm thinking of, and they haven't had an endorsement deal in years, they're probably broke. And I'm going to leave that at that. Unless they own businesses and companies that are kept on the hush, 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 they're probably broke.
So this is an important distinction. Again, like if you look at somebody and the brand deals that they have, this would indicate how much money they actually make. Now, this is something that we saw with Will Smith. Once Will Smith slapped Chris Rock, he lost a lot of brand deals, okay? And so this hurt him financially. Now, you already know his lifestyle is really up there. It's expensive. But to lose brand deals, which, I mean, again, I would assume that Saweetie has a lot of brand deals, or maybe she doesn't. But if you don't have those brand deals, and those brand deals pay a lot of money, it's kind of how you make cash in the industry. And so if you somehow lose that, you lose it all. Okay, and this is kind of what's happening with Saweetie. She doesn't really have brand deals. Okay, so if you don't have brand deals, you're not a podcaster, you're not really working a lot. You got to make that money, because this industry for music is not really there. And YouTubing is there, but YouTubing is hard.
I mean, okay, look, this is the breakdown. I was just telling somebody this the other day. I mean, I've been courted by record companies before, and the biggest thing is that there's a lot of money to be made. The thing is that you actually have to have talent. If you're going in there with the idea that you're going to make some money just by making some music, and you don't know how to mix, you don't know how to record, you don't have your own studio, you don't have any relationships out there to get videos out, you don't have anything like that, the studio and the record company itself has those entities. The problem is, if you use those that are recommended, you don't have to use their people. But the thing is if you do, they come at a 300% uptick, a 300% profit model. All of the entities, the recording house, the producers, the music video guys, the image consultants, all of those people, they come with the record company, come with the extra price tag, because it's going through the record company. Because they know if they gave you a $2 million advance, the record company wants to recoup on all of that. And the easiest way to recoup on it is to double dip. So in the case of Saweetie, where she has decent music but doesn't do any of the background stuff, she doesn't even do any of her own writing. So she has to get a writing team. She needs to go record somewhere. She needs a producer. She needs a mix and master producer. She also needs a glam team. She needs a music video director. She needs a music video recording team. And she's going to go through the record company to get all of this. They're going to double charge her to the sums of, I've seen something as crazy as $500 an hour in recording time. And that's without mixing and mastering. And they're just going to take that away from, they're going to add that to a bill. And in hopes that if you spend all your advance before that bill comes, then you owe them whatever that bill says. More than likely, you're gonna go spend whatever the hell you want to, because they're gonna give you time to make your album, make your songs. They're gonna give you time. They're gonna give you that $2 million up front right now. You're gonna go buy a car. You're gonna go buy a house. You're gonna buy hella clothes. You're gonna buy whatever drug of preference that you have. And whatever's left over, you're gonna keep it, turn it liquid, so you can sit around and yeah, I got it. Pay for all of these. Well, actually, no, the record company will pay for that too. They'll pay for all these interviews and all this stuff, all the hype, the build up and all of that, but that's going to get added to your bill. And then once you're down to that last little bit and you drop that album and you feel like you're at the end of the race, you thinking you did good, they're going to hand you that bill right after the album sells. Right after the album sells, start the plateau. They're going to hand you that bill. $4.8 million, because they got $32,000 worth of recording time for 4 tracks. And I got $500,000 right here for music videos. And there's another $45,000 for your glam team and all that shit like that. So yeah, real quick, you can go from brand new fresh kid on the block with a nice little deal to broke as fuck, holding on by a thread. Now, if you do it the smart way, the way that a lot of record companies are not looking for you to do, because they want to stay away from people like this. People like how I was. You own your own studio. You mix, master, and record all of your own stuff. You have personal relationships with producers. So you get in-house prices at all times. You got in-house videographers, video directors. The only thing you need to spend bread on is probably your glam. To get your look up to date. You know what I'm saying? If you're in the best situation that you could possibly be in when you get hit with the deal, you're gonna be in the better situation because more people are not gonna, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna be in a good headspace to be able to take advantage of the fact that they're gonna give you a $2 million or whatever the price is advance, and you don't need to spend any of it. You know what I'm saying? And that's a lesson for everybody. Now, because at this point now, that whatever they end up spending on whatever to advertise you or all that stuff like that, you can recoup it. You can pay them out from that $2 million that you got at the beginning. Who cares? Hey, had I practically buying yourself out of the contract. But most people are gonna go out there and do all the extra shit. Oh, I need to get that big diamond chain. I need to go get me a damn Ferrari. I need to go get this mansion real quick. I need to buy my mama a crib. I gotta put her in a Benz. I gotta have me the most expensive bad chick that's right next to me. She's $30,000 a day. I need all that, or my image ain't right. Yeah, yeah. And then you're gonna be right back there in the hood with Poopy and Ray Ray right next to you, trying to figure out what the hell happened. You know what I'm saying? And that's a lot of times, especially when you don't have the talent and you just got an engine behind you pushing, trying to make you good. Like how I feel like Saweetie is, because I can't name any of her songs. She's been around for a minute too. She's been around for about 10 years. She's been around a little bit after the Migos got hot, right? Shoot, the last time I heard about Saweetie was right before I started streaming, and I heard she was on the Santa Monica Pier doing random pop-up performances. That was around the same time she still had a McDonald's meal on the menu. And she had that little weak ass YouTube cooking show where she was putting Cheeto dust on top of them and putting ranch on it. Yeah. Yeah, that was the last time she was even spoke of until this. So yeah, her funds is probably on the low. Her funds is broke. Her pockets is crazy right now. Her pockets is looking real dumb. I'm talking about she probably barely got enough money to even get her fill up gas in her damn Corvette that she had that Quavo gave her. You know what I'm saying? I don't
Insufficient
I don't know.
funds.
I don't know.
You ain't got no money.
That's just the best estimation that I can think of, to be honest with you. I ain't gonna lie to you, because I mean, she out here flaunting and gallivanting around the world, but ain't making no music. And that's what you are, is a musician, right? Okay. Could be crazy. Could just be me. I don't know. Maybe I'm looking at it wrong. Could be.
People can say, well, why don't you start a podcast? A lot of people have podcasts. It's still hard. It's not easy, doing this work every day. So, the quickest way to do that is, I mean, if you were going to sleep with somebody anyway, it was to go ahead on and basically what the guys have always taught, that certain ladies are always for sale. It doesn't matter. Like a lot of girls, you know what? Let me just say this. Fast forward.
For
I know so many ladies
sale.
who are IG influencers, especially in this part of the world. And again, they're like yacht girls. They out
Yacht
here,
girls.
living it up. They may have a few brand deals, but trust me, like they can barely pay their rent. They can barely pay for electricity. I mean, like it's they need hair, they need makeup. They constantly have to live in that lifestyle. Going to dinner, going to 4 Points. I mean, that might be going to dinner, going to hotels, things like that. It costs money to keep playing like that, being out. And, when you popping bottles, you buying Don Julio in the club, somebody got to pay for that. And somebody got to pay for their food every day. I mean, you get chicks that look so good and they're begging for KFC, like literally begging for KFC. You would never think that a chick that has a big following on TikTok or Instagram is that broke, but so many chicks don't really have money like that.
And
this is
Instagram
why,
following
like,
shit.
dude,
That's another thing too, man. Folks need to understand, man, that just because you got a big following don't mean you getting paid. What are you selling? If you ain't selling nothing, then you ain't getting paid. I mean, what exactly are you expecting to get out of the fact that you have a lot of people watching you? Are they giving you money? If they're not, then they're just watching you. You can go outside right now and stand butt ass naked on the damn highway. A lot of people gonna see you. Does that mean you getting paid? No. They need to quit correlating this damn these follower counts to somehow getting bread, because a lot of these folks can't parlay one thing to the other. I'm not gonna lie to you. A lot of folks can't. I know a couple chicks right
who
now
are
that got
consistent and they may have a good
or
business,
50,000
you
people
would
watching
have
them.
a shot.
Like dead ass, like 50,000 followers or viewers, and they don't know what the hell to do with it. They're not selling nothing. They're not models. They just got people that look at them and like the way they look and just follow them and just watch. They're not selling nothing. They ain't got no brand deals, nothing. And one of my best friend's girlfriends, she's a model, but she got like 70,000 people while following her on Instagram. And she still pays for photo shoots. She might get a little bread here and there for a little appearance or something, but like that's far and few in between. It ain't like you out there just getting paid $1 for every damn person that follows you, or every time you get a like on something, you getting $1. No. I wish it was like that.
If you were willing to pay, you would have a shot at these cheeks. I'm just being real. You would be able to go head on and get that clapping off. You might not think so, but oh yes, it happens a lot. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy Ziggy2x, and back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe to the bell. We're out.
Imagine being able to build an
Yeah. They they got the game all fucked up, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I wish I could make sense out of it.
You gonna give him his bag and stuff? That's terrible. 3 weeks in a row.
Yeah, no, it's not that at all. No, it's not. No, yeah, I will. But I'm telling you right now, every single time you come here and he cries, we're going to record that. And hey, it's up with me. Just know that it's up.
What'd you say?
I'd love to.
What'd you say?
I didn't stutter.
I didn't hear you say it again.
Suck my dick.
If you had one, maybe I would.
Weird ass bitch.
Pussy ass
Hey, you
bitch.
wish I would,
Pussy ass. What the fuck you looking at?
That's on my way. Bitch.
Get your bitch ass out my driveway, ho.
You don't pay for shit.
Fuck you. You don't pay for shit either. $170,000 to your hoe, but $11,000 in your son's bank account. $11,000 in your son's bank account, but $170 in that
You don't
bank.
got shit in your
Get out
bank
your car.
account.
Get out the car.
What up, peoples? All right, y'all. We slide back over our homie Corey Holcomb at the 5150 Club show. It's a part of the latest episode of recording, of course, where they brought up the whole Brittany Renner and PJ Washington situation. It's been a little update that our girl D gonna really bring us about. I'm beginning this video. I'm gonna put a little video clip of what happened like a month or two ago about the Brittany Renner and her mother recording confrontation with PJ, picking up his kid and stuff like that. As a father, I hate all of that because, you know, unfortunately I wasn't with my child's mother after a couple of years, so I've been through things similar. Unfortunately, you know, we gonna do what we gonna do. So I hate it, but our girl D got an update though. Let's go ahead and slide and see what she talking about.
If they were still running the wing T at HBCUs, they was
playing flag football.
Man.
Moving on. So that speaking
Marvin
of
Sapp should be a coach.
close the stadium doors.
Right.
Yeah, that's funny.
All right. So Brittany Renner is back in the news, and if you guys don't know who Brittany Renner is, that's that female that back in the day had said that, you know, that she knows how to get money or whatever. Girls, you need to mess with an athlete because they're dumb. You can get knocked up and get paid, right? That's the same girl.
Yeah.
And then we also spoke about
remember that.
And see, that's
remember
what makes
that
her
shit.
look bad. Not to borrow so quick, but it's like, I mean, there's a lot of things that make her look bad. I ain't gonna stunt to you, but that one, like, that make PJ look crazy because, like, she literally told you her blueprint and you still went and had a baby by her. She said, go get an athlete's baby to be rich. And she's told you, like, that's literally the motherfucker doing, like, I'm finna punch you. I'm about to punch you. I'm about to punch you. Did punch you, and you surprised you get punched. She told you what's finna happen, bub.
because her mom caused a big ruckus when the baby daddy came to pick up their son. He's NBA forward PJ Washington. Well, she's seeking to raise her current.
This the one that got 5,000 instead of the 35 she was trying to get, right?
It's still on. Right now, she just submitted new filings, and now she lives here in LA because she's saying the reason why she's trying to up it from $5,500 a month to $35,000 a month is because now she lives in LA and her expenses in North Carolina that was based on North Carolina. But
This is what I heard. Oh, go ahead. No, I'm
okay,
sorry.
but it is ironic because I don't believe that's the case. I think she's in her feelings because he just got recently secured a 4-year, $90 million contract extension with Dallas.
Black
And
man.
she actually made some comments. Right, congratulations. And she made some comments.
Texas judges don't be with that shit. That bitch could try to get that shit changed if she want to.
Yeah, 'cause she's
I
here in
think she's not going to be successful.
No, it ain't gonna work out.
Yeah, I don't
for
think
her.
so either, but I hope.
Bitch, you got to bust down, bitch. You got to keep busting down. You picked the wrong one. You couldn't rob him like you wanted to.
And she speaks.
And that'd be crazy too, man. It'd be like $5,500 a month for child care is well above what you need to take care of the child, because that's all it's supposed to be. That money is supposed to go towards the child, not your living arrangement. And that's all this is about. For you want to live upscale. $35,000 a year? I mean a month? That's crazy. You're literally trying to get, I'm just doing quick math, Joe. Because that's like every 10 months, that's $350,000 plus the 2 extra months. So that goes, put it in, I don't know. But long story short, 18 years, because the child was just born. So 18, you're literally trying to almost get like half of that 90 million in child support. Damn near. You're trying to get like bridal wife divorce type numbers. Like, that's crazy as hell. The system's so
Too much about
so messed up, Joe.
him and his current wife and their kids and their living situation. So you know that's
I wouldn't even
that's
pick
what
that
it
boy
is.
up. He better than me.
Well, that is his son.
When he get older, I'll be like, I couldn't fuck with you. You come from a piece of shit. Now, if you got your shit together, then maybe we could be friends, maybe even father and son one day. But if your mama ain't shit, I'd talk you up to the game.
I mean,
At Replit, we believe.
I mean, is he wrong? Because, dog.
She said, I mean, her explanation doesn't make any sense. She said every child deserves the best opportunities life can afford them.
Well, he got to get away from you, bitch.
Thank you, and thank you. And he didn't grow up in that environment. That might be his dad, but he didn't even grow up in that environment.
If
and
you
that's
grow
not
up
enough.
around that girl, Brittany Renner and her mama was filming it.
Right.
Am I right?
Yeah, you're right.
That means that's generational ain't shit bitches. As long as that baby round her. See, I have the strength to be like, okay, if I can't get this baby from her, I'm not finna let this bitch destroy me, come picking up a child, bitch starting some shit with me and all like that. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to trust that my things that I pass down will help mend the relationship with me and mine as we get older. But right now, you're being protected.
Yeah. I don't like that statement. That's crazy too. That must be a Chicago old school thing because I'm not gonna put this person out there, but an elder of mine said the same thing, and I don't believe in that because I'm a father who went and got their kids. I don't believe in that. No, I'm gonna fight for my kids. No, I'm not going to, keep putting myself in a predicament where you can keep putting cameras in my face. Yes, we may get a third party to come get the kids so I don't have to be present. And he got money, he could do that.
Yeah,
but
he got
no,
enough
I'm
money
not
to
gonna
do that
just,
for real.
you a family when you're 18. No, I don't believe in that. No, because that's not fair for me to do that to my kids. I don't like that. I don't agree with that at all because you can't get back the time that you missed with that kid. You can't get back their first walk. You can't get back their first words. Certain things you just can never get back. That 18 years us rekindling, that's just no. Why you just kicking it? I fully disagree. Corey the homie, but no, I don't like that. I'm never going to agree with that.
Your mama don't want you to have what you could have if she didn't jump in the middle of it. My daughter was a victim of that. Her mama tried to destroy everything that would have came to her. I'm talking about my daughter. And of course my daughter growing up under her mama, she's gonna be with her mama. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Everything she saw with me, she reported back to her mama. Yeah. I used to be laughing. I was like, I can't have you around me. You fuck with your mama for real.
True.
And what else she gonna do if she live with her?
Yeah.
If you fuck with your mama for real, I can't have you around me till you get grown. And then when you get grown, if your mother's influence has taken over too much of you, then, you know what I'm saying?
You out of there too.
Send you some Uber Eats or Cash App here once in a while. Other than that, get the fuck away from me.
Yeah, so
I ain't finna let you bring me and mine down.
So I don't know what's going to happen with that, but yeah, she refiled, and she just keeps making too much reference to him and his wife and their current living situation as opposed to hers and her son. I mean, she actually put it down where she said, oh my God, we are actually living in an Airbnb while they highlight their lifestyle of their mansion and their luxury cars on social media. That's how you.
If you have Brittany Renner on your podcast, I don't even have respect for you.
She had the nerve.
If you bring her on your podcast, I look at you as a thirsty motherfucker. Get your cake ass the fuck away.
But how
from
are you selling pussy with feelings?
Man, well put.
That's like a sniper crying after every kill. Like, man, you a sniper. You gonna cry.
You said, why are you selling pussy with feelings?
Craig, what you said,
Oh, shit.
That's the deepest
the
shit
feelings
ever.
come
He put it
from
right
her
there.
not being able to boast on robbing him.
Right.
And like I said, I say to that brother, if he watching this show, be careful going to pick your child up. You need to set it up where your child is met at a certain neutral spot and they have one person pass the child on.
Yep.
If you go around her, she's going to videotape. She's going to try to do something to get you off your square. And once you get off your square, they use that against you in the court of law. Don't even go over there no more.
Trying to set you up.
Child will be all right. If
Ooh,
the
I
child
hope
fuck
so.
with you, he fuck with you.
That's true, but when he gets older, they'll figure some stuff out. But God,
Well, the mom is eventually going to turn on the child. You know, women like that.
Especially if the child is down with her dad, down with his dad.
If he a man,
that's true. So we'll see. He's too young. He's a little kid.
Yeah, when he get about 12, she going to start hating that motherfucker.
All right, moving
They're
on.
going to say, why, mama? Why you do that? And she's
True
going to be
that,
like, what
yeah.
the fuck you say, you little motherfucker?
You bust down for him, mama.
Because all that articles and stuff don't go away.
Then
like
she
what
gonna
she
start
used to
her.
say, you know?
Then she gonna start letting her gay homeboy babysit him.
I can't.
You gonna start?
That's exactly what they gonna do.
When he said turn 12 and he started saying, "Why you do that, mama?" That's when she gonna start letting her gay homeboy babysit him.
Somebody who been in more than 5 movies.
Yeah, let's groom this nigga.
She out here, she about to get that motherfucking dookie dick put in her.
So I have a
She in California, if she's dating these stars out here. God damn it, I'm here to tell you.
Says you about to get that dookie dick?
Okay, whatever you say, goddamn it. I know dookie dick is a requirement of being in movie after movie after movie after movie after movie.
What about documentaries?
Documentaries?
Anyway, moving on. So I don't know. I have a quick question for you, Corey, and see just to see.
Okay. This it. But man, hey man, I hate the feeling because at the end of the day, the child suffers the most out of all this shit, man. Hopefully they figure something out, but I blame both parties. I blame PJ because she told you who she was. One thing we
that's on
cannot
him.
say
For
is
sure,
she
for
wasn't
sure.
a liar. She literally told y'all all verbatim all her sexual encounters, and the stuff she do. So you can't get mad at what you get exactly what she said. Like ain't no return receipt or nothing. This is what you paid for. I hate that for that young brother. I'm glad he making this money. I hate that he got to go through this stuff with his child, but I would fully disagree with Corey. I think D agreed with it fully. No. Fight for your child forever because you can't get that time back. As a person who did 6 years, I cannot get them 6 years back. I can't miss that gap of time for my life, for my child's life, nor would I ever willingly do it. So no. Fight for your child. Do it the legal way. Do it the safe way so you and yourself can be safe so you can make this NBA money. But always fight for your child, man. I'm always behind that. Hey, if y'all made this far the video, hit that like and subscribe to your boy. Cost y'all nothing but does so much for me and my family, man. I appreciate y'all, man. We out, yo, man. Just, hey, man, be safe and be smart. And, hey, watch you have kids with. That's all I can say for real, for real. Peace!
Yeah, that's crazy. Not dookie dick. That nigga said dookie dick.
I ran a survey asking people what is their #1 favorite fragrance of all time. And to no surprise, Baccarat Rouge 540 was the clear winner. This fragrance
Baccarat Rouge.
We got a young blood telling the story
Boy,
about
Theo.
him flying out his girl and things didn't seem to work out right. Let go.
Y'all ever flew somebody out and like you thought they was one way, but then when y'all got on vacation, you immediately regret that shit? Well, I did, and this is probably the reason why I probably will never fly nobody out again. I'm not gonna lie, that shit was embarrassing. Me and this girl was talking for like a year. She from New York. I'm gonna sum this shit up. It might be 2 parts to this, cause you feel me? I'm gonna try to sum it up as good as possible. We was talking for a whole year. She's Dominican. You feel me? Everything was cool in the beginning. You know, she would like drive them out. Like, whenever I had loads out in New York, she'd come to my truck and like bring me food. Like, you feel me? Like, do some, like, you know, she was sweet. She was real sweet. And like, when we got closer and shit like that, first time we linked, like at it, you know, at her friend crib, I did hit, you feel me? I hit, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is, you feel me? I hit, cool. Everything was cool, you feel me? She had a kid too, so, you know, I started hanging, you know, I started coming around. I was around a little bit, you feel me? And we got closer, but she had a roommate, like this guy roommate, you feel me? She had a guy roommate, mind you. She Dominican, he Dominican. He don't know how to speak English like that, so like whenever I would be over there, the nigga wouldn't talk to me. He would just come upstairs and like go right in his room, you feel me? And I used to like ask her like, yo, y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all, she's like, I don't know him like that, you know, I just know him from school. And we just linked back up, and he needed a place to stay, so he helped me with the rent, you feel me? That's strictly that. We never did nothing together, we never nothing. Y'all keep that in mind.
You don't find that suspicious?
Like I was saying, we talked for a whole year straight. No problems at all, right? My birthday come, I'm gonna run y'all the whole shit. My birthday come, she wound up surprising me with a cake. Cool. Her stepmom, you know, they all Dominican, right? So her stepmom fucking had, she was like doing something for me for my birthday. Like they was gonna cook for me or some shit. I never met this lady before in my life. I had like a weird feeling because I did not want to go over there because her and her stepmom already don't even like each other. They be like beefing, you feel me? So why are you trying to bring me over there, you feel me? I don't know, you feel me? But we went over there. She was supposed to make me a certain meal, you feel me? Because I don't eat pork. You know, they eat nothing but pork. So her stepmom purposely cook all pork. I didn't eat that shit. Then they get to telling me happy birthday. They put on, they don't know English, so they put on a happy birthday video on YouTube in Dominican Spanish. I heard que lo que da 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 da. Like it was real fast. You feel me? So I grabbed the Roku remote and I cut that shit off, and I turn on Black Happy Birthday, cause y'all gonna learn. You feel me? I don't know what y'all saying. You feel me? It got awkward because everybody stopped. Everybody's looking at me and shit like that, and I'm like, I'm in there saying happy birthday to myself. I don't care. But we wound up leaving because I didn't eat the food. Her and her stepmom got into it because of the food situation. Boom, cool, whatever. Shit started going weird when, like, the roommate was like, I noticed, like, whenever me and her were, like, had, like, a little fake beef. Y'all know when y'all talking to somebody, y'all dealing with somebody, y'all argue and don't talk for, like, a day or two. Whenever we would have that, he would wind up in her room. You feel me? Like, she'd post something on Instagram on her story of somebody, like, recording her from her room door, and she like on the bed laying on her stomach with the, you know what I'm saying, with the turkey up in the air, and he's zooming in on it and all type of shit. So I'm like, hold the fuck up. Like, when I'm there, y'all don't even speak. You feel me? Y'all don't speak. Y'all don't, none of that. You know what I'm saying? But now when we little fake beefing, you posting mad body pictures on Instagram trying to get attention, and then he in your room. You feel me? So I don't play that shit.
This sounds like some young, immature social media BS. And my man, he said when he pick up his loads, then I could tell, you're a truck driver, bro. So you always on the go. The Dominican chick probably is messing with the Dominican dude that stayed with her. But I guess I look at it like this. If you ain't got a wife, and as a truck driver, you always on the road all over the country, I wouldn't really be worried about one specific one, but hey.
So that shit happened one too many times. So what did I do? I had a tremendous eater in my DMs who was trying to take me down for the longest. She was in my DMs for like 2 years, bro. And I was being so loyal to this girl, but something told me like it was more to their situation. Cause I'm
Probably
not
was.
dumb. Every time we argue with something, this nigga in your room. But when I'm there, he not in your room, for me. So what I did, the little eater in my joint, I got a hotel room with her. You feel me? Cause you're not finna play in my face first. So I got a hotel with the joint. And she had this little hand tattoo on her, you know what I'm saying? And the hand tattoo go downwards, so you know she a freak, cause you feel me, it wasn't up, it was down, like as if, like, you know, if she on top, you feel me, it was like that. So you know, I know her favorite position, you feel me. So yeah, I hit, you feel me, and after I hit, I left the evidence on Instagram just so she could see.
See,
yeah, you did too much.
Tattoo right here. I'm TV. She faced the TV. Turkey on me. I just did a little boomerang, posted that joint just so you could see, like, stop fucking playing with me, you feel me. So that was like that happened in like October. The John birthday, her birthday, the girl I'm talking to, her birthday in April. Y'all lock in right quick, pay attention. So she seen it, she went off and tried to make it seem like reverse psychology, like, oh, you hurt me so bad, I didn't do nothing, I don't deserve this, I treat you right, blah, 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 blah. Like, fuck out of here, I'm not stupid, bro, I'm not dumb, bro. Every girl I dated since I was younger all lied to me and did me dirty, bro. Every girl, I never had a good girl, bro, never. Like, up until the day, I never still had a good girl, you feel me? I reacted, I hit something, cause you playing with me. I'm tired of y'all playing with me, so I hit something, you feel me? That might have not been the right thing to do, but I did that. So she forgave me, right? That happened in October. So from October all the way to her birthday in April, she was like making me feel bad about it. And like, she did it so bad to the point where I started really thinking like, damn, maybe her and him don't got nothing going on. Like, damn, maybe I'm insecure. Maybe I'm tripping, you feel me? So I ain't never pressed the issue. Like, I never said nothing to him because I never address a man about a woman. Always, I just go to the woman. The man, I'm not gonna look like no sucker, you feel me? So April come. I'm like, you know what? Your birthday here. I'm about to fly you out. Let's go to DR. She Dominican. I ain't never been out the country. Let's go to DR. You feel me? She like, cool. We, you know, everything locked in. We made up. Everything was like perfect. Like, we ain't had no problems no more. After that one little situation, everything was cool.
I could see you taking her to the Dominican Republic because that's where she's from, maybe a trip back home, meet her family, things like that. But there's an old saying that I'm not sure the young blood is familiar with, and that's called bringing sand to the beach. There's certain places in which you don't want to bring your lady friends, and the Dominican Republic is definitely one of those places. But maybe she's from there, maybe it'll be a little bit different.
Book the flight. I booked the flight. I pay for the flight, the stay, the food, everything while we there. I pay for everything, taking care of excursions, all that shit. The moment we touched down DR, I was lit. You feel me? I felt different. Like, that shit felt different when y'all leave the country, bro. I felt so good. Just like peaceful. Her face was so balled up the first day we got there, bro. This is when the red flags start coming, bro. Like, red flags start coming. She was so mad because everywhere we went, like, even to just exchange the money, all the girls at the exchange thing was staring at me, like, so hard. Like, they didn't give a fuck that she was there. They was staring at me. Every time somebody was staring at me, she'd pluck me in my neck or pluck me in my face or some shit, like, hard. I'm talking about, like a mad pluck. You feel me? I'm like, yo, what the fuck is you doing? I'm getting irritated because I'm thinking she playing. She's serious. Like, she really mad because everybody keeps staring at me. How you mad at me? You should be happy that you got a nigga that everybody think is cute. Instead, you being insecure about this shit. You feel me? And I'm going to tell y'all why all the insecurities is coming. I let that slide. That was the first day we got there. I let all that slide. You feel me? Second day,
You let
we
it
woke up
slide?
super early.
Oh,
We had
shit.
excursion to do.
Yeah,
Y'all know
you
the
was fucking up
excursion-
anyways, bro.
excursions, we had we went to the ATV
Let that
ride,
shit
but it's
slide.
3 parts to the ATV ride. Like, when y'all get there, they get y'all ready. Y'all go to one spot, then y'all do a little activities, go to another spot, do activities, another spot, do activities like that. So on the way to the excursion, we picking up everybody else from all the other hotels and shit like that, right? Everything cool. The bus is packed, right? There's one more seat, and that one seat is in front of us. You feel me? That one last seat in front of us. The last lady that got on, she the only person that wasn't she wasn't a tourist. She was from there. So, you feel me? Lady got on, she had like a bougie ass Louis scarf on and BBL, you know, iPhone. So the John I'm with, she get the hating on her. Like, you feel me? Oh, she thinks she too good because she got an iPhone, da-da-da-da. Mind you, she Dominican too, so she hating on her because I guess she mad because she not poor. So that's all she talking about the whole ride is this lady. Talking about the lady. The lady don't even know English, you feel me? So the lady not understanding, comprehending what she's saying.
You say you've been dating this chick for 2 years. At some point, you must have at least known, maybe not saw it, but at least picked up that you dealing with a jealous female. That's just kind of what it is, man. It's immaturity. And then
Right.
also you just have some women, bro, who just a jealous type, man. You don't really want to deal with those chicks on a serious level because whenever you go somewhere and another woman is attracted to you, you always gonna have problems.
I put my head down on some like, bro, shut the fuck up. You feel me? Like, we on vacation, bro. You doing too much. Yesterday you was plucking me. Today you hating. Like, it's only the second day. I booked this shit for 5 days. Now I'm regretting it. So we finally make it to the excursion, the ATVs, the AT ride and shit. It's like a middle aisle, and then it's benches on this side, benches on the left side, benches on the right side. The left side is for people that speak English. Right side is for people that speak Spanish. So we in DR, she my girl at the time, she Dominican. So I'm like, yo, let's sit on the Spanish side, you feel me? Cause I wanna learn. She get the, oh, you just want to go sit next to that bitch. You want that bitch dick so hard. Like, I'm like, what the fuck? Mind y'all, we in front of everybody. Like, the instructor stopped talking and everything. So everybody's just all eyes on us. And I don't like attention. Looking at her, I'm like, yo, you for real right now, bro? Like, I'm thinking she trolling. You know, she dead ass serious. This is my first time seeing her mad, though, because we've been dating for like a year or two. I ain't never make her mad, never see her mad, none of that shit, bro. This is the first time. You wait till we go to DR, start acting her ass. I let her have it, because I don't like confrontation, and I'm not finna be going back and forth with you in front of everybody, you feel me? Come on, y'all, they got lockers, right? Just in case you don't want to bring your phone, purse, money, whatever, they got lockers. You got about, it's like $5 for a key. You lock that shit, boom, put all your belongings in there. We were supposed to take money with us, because during the excursions, we stop at different places, and we could buy food, we could buy this, we could buy that, right? She's so worried about the lady on the lady dick, she forget to take our money, bro. She forget to take our money.
Sora 2 is now on Artlist. And you're still here?
Mind y'all, when we got there, I exchanged $2,000 US dollars. I don't know if y'all know, $2,000 US dollars is like 100,000 pesos, bro. So I had she had the little strap joint. That shit was filled up, bro. I ain't bring the whole 100, I brung 50. I don't know why the fuck I brung 50, but I brung 50,000 pesos, you feel me? She put all that shit in a locker because she's so worried about the lady, bro. I didn't notice she left the money until we got to our first stop. They had food, coconuts, etc., etc. I'm like, yo, where the money at? I'm hungry as shit. Oh, I forgot it in the locker. Nigga, you left 50,000 pesos in the fucking locker, bro. Is you cool, bro? Like, that's a band.
Now, that's what I would have been pissed about right there. You so goddamn frustrated because women are giving me attention that I'm not asking for, and you get so mad that you leave the goddamn money in the locker.
You feel me? That's 1,000. You feel me? Like, you tripping. $1,000 is 50,000, and 2,000 is 100. I had 120, bro. Like, and you left that shit in the locker. So I'm on
Yeah, that's
10,
insane.
Bro. Now I gotta
That's
use
insane.
Apple Pay. They finessed the shit out of me, bro. Like, with the Apple Pay. Like, they said it was like, coconut was only $5. I scanned the Apple Pay joint. I didn't know there's none of this shit till we got back to the United States. They charged me $35 for a coconut, bro.
God
$35. And then they had these dry ass cheese and chicken empanadas. I was trying to be cool with her. I brought me two, I brought her two. That shit was like $20. They finessed me, but I didn't care. I was hungry, you feel me? Bring her a coconut, and I bring her 2 empanadas. This bitch swiped it off the table.
Wow.
It fell on the floor.
Wow.
Bro, like, I can't make this shit up. Like, bro, I didn't even know how to be mad no more, bro. Like, I literally, like, I just regretted the whole 2 years of knowing her. I regretted the whole bringing her. I said, bro, I could have just brung somebody else. You feel me? I really should have just, you feel me, really, you know what I mean, talk to that lady, actually. I was thinking about even talking to that lady, because you drawing right now, bro. Like, what's up with you? I let her do that. I eat my food. I'm like, oh, cool. The Dominican bulls, they all coming up to me, like, the people that's part of the tour. They like, yo, what's up with your girl? Like, what's wrong with her? I said, bro, I do not know. You feel me? Everybody looking at her crazy because she was acting an ass before we even got there. So everybody looking at her like, yo, she cool? Like, we keep riding, we riding. We get to, like, another part. We got to cross the street. Traffic coming, so he stopped everybody. These 2 girls from Jersey pull up. I know they from Jersey because they was talking about going back to New Jersey and stuff while we was at the joint. They pull up on the side. I'm driving. They look at me. I'm like this. I'm like trying not to look. I'm like, oh, man, like, here we go, bro. Like, mind you, the whole time we on ATV, it's awkward because me and her not talking. So I'm just like, you feel me? My shit blow, bro. I'm like, go. The 2 girls look. They's like, hey, where you from? I said, Philly. They like, oh, what's up? Yo, we right across the bridge. Da 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 da. I get to laughing at them. I'm like, yo, we having fun, bro. Da da. Next thing I know, pop. Damn, I just smacked the shit out myself. But that's how I felt. She smacked the shit out the back of my neck, bro. Bro, I never put hands on a female before, bro. Like, that shit was embarrassing. They was like, ooh, turned around and just like start, you feel me, looking straight. I look back at her. She's like, so that's what you doing? You talking to bitches now too? This bitch gonna get out the ATV. She got out the ATV, John, and try to walk away. The instructor was like, what the fuck? He said, he's like, man. He started snapping on her. He said, yo, get back in. Like, get back in. What is you doing? Like, get back in, blah, blah, blah. I'm embarrassed because I brought a maniac on the trip with me, and I didn't know she was a maniac this whole time. Like, how you hide the fact that you a maniac for 2 whole years? I thought I knew you. You crazy.
Yeah, you gotta watch them extremely jealous women, bro. It's never worth it, man. They're never gonna be satisfied. It's always gonna be some issue. He said this was his first time ever leaving out the country. And even though his girl's from the DR, I sincerely doubt that this young man, knows about what goes on in the DR and other places. And when I mean Colombia, Costa Rica, and I've never spent much time in South America, but I'm familiar with it. You know, I travel into Thailand and countries like that. And in those locations, there are women in those places that cater specifically to American men, Western men. So him being young and never traveled, probably more than likely didn't even know this. And I can kind of see him wanting to go to the DR, you know, because his girl from there, maybe if she had planned the trip or something like that. But it sounded like he did it all himself and likely wasn't expecting the attention. But his girl was just being dramatic, man. But this is a life lesson for you to learn. You said maybe you should have brought another chick. That's true. But maybe you should have just went solo or brought one of the homies because, again, that particular location. As I said earlier, man, it's an old saying, but it rings true. Don't bring sand to the beach. There's no reason to take a woman to the DR. There's no reason to take a woman to Thailand and all these other places, man. We're gonna have hundreds and hundreds of women checking for your Western ass as soon as you step off the plane. But you guys let me know what you think in the comments. Do better, squad. Ball out.
Is your current phone starting to feel old? We've got your back with Pixel 10 Pro. Trade in today and save big on googlestore.com.
When you love what you do, there's no difference between work and play. Like there's no difference between strength and speed, hard work and good times, and stepping up and stepping out. Sophistication is key, whether you're running routes or walking the red carpet. When you're built for one, you're built for both. Elevate your style game with the Kittles collection, exclusively from Zenni.
Whoa, it's a beautiful day to do these reactions, man. Like it before you light it. Hit the sub before you hit the bud, man. Yeah, another woman giving us a story time. Information that any self-respecting person, you wouldn't be able to beat out of them. But here we go.
Time I fucked 2 different people in the same 10 minutes. Okay, so boom, back in the G, I used to be in this real big friend group. We had a group chat and everything. It was a whole bunch of boys and a whole bunch of girls. We used to go out, plan trips. It was cool. But it was this one particular boy in the chat. We're going to call him Keith. Now, me and Keith was close just like everybody else. But we would see each other too often. And I mean like outside of the group chat. And it was always at a party. I see him at my cousin's birthday party. That's girl, we lit. Is that Keith? Keith! My other homegirl outside of the group chat birthday party. Come on, we getting ready to sing happy birthday. Keith? Nigga, why I keep running into you? I even see him at a random ass B&B party. Nigga, is you following me? We was just bound to see each other at an event. And at every single one of them, we would talk and we would get closer. We just decided, all right, babe, at events, this is us. We fucking with each other. Anytime we caught each other at a party or went to the same spot, we was always booed up. Fast forward a little bit, we was talking a little bit, but not a lot. But we still knew what it was. Until one day, I get a call. It's my cousin. Hey, cousin. Hey, girl, quick question. Yeah, what's up? I got moves. You trying to hit this pool party? Pool party? I don't really know. Your little nigga Keith gonna be there. Ooh. Hello? Which one of these looks like less clothes? Baby.
Hey, yo, I just got to stop and say this, man. When I hear these story times and I see the aesthetic that I see right now, the bonnet, the big ass eyelashes, the really fruity, obnoxious fingernails, now I just associate it with ratchet behavior. 304 behavior. I'm sorry, I just do, because they all tell these stories and they all look the same.
I ain't never slipped into a bikini so fast, and I'm trying to find my best one. Like, I need my body.
Look at them
bang.
nails.
It's been a minute since I seen Keith, so sun's out, he out, buns out. Bitch, I'm going all in. So when I finally get dressed, my cousin pull up, we out. Now, on the way to the party, we already pre-gaming, having a good time. She talk about, oh, it's about to be so lit, da-da-da. Shit, it's ready to get real lit in this motherfucker. Before we even make it into the house, we been the corner on a block where the party at. Yo, when I say that bitch is jumping, bitch, all you hear is, that's the party right there. Bitch, you know we in for a good time. So when we park the car, we get out. This motherfucker's getting drunk on the lawn. Even the nigga guarding the door busted. We walk into the party and I'm feeling like that bitch. I feel like all eyes is on me right now. But I'm on a mission. As soon as we open the backslide door to get to that pool, guess who I see? I mean, looking too good with the swimming trunks on. And there's a couple people from the group chat, so we all in there vibing. We gardening, driving the boat, bitch, we turned. And you know, me and Keith all in the corner all like, you keep acting like a stranger, you done got on Hollywood. I know, long time no see. I ain't seen you in a minute, like. I'm saying, but you got that shit on though, you looking good. You keep staring at me, what you like, what you see or something like. And that drink started to get to me a little bit. The bass getting loud, I'm feeling it in my chest. I get the feeling like I'm in a music video or sexy and shit. And then, we jumping in 3, 2, 1, come on. Damn, bitch, you gonna push me like? All you hear is police sirens coming down the block loud as shit. They pull up to the party, try to shut shit down. All like, it's a noise complaint, bitch. But you know, black people don't play by 12. They get to scattering like roaches. Some people went into the house and just waited till they dipped. Some people, including Keith, had to leave. His little ass was a felon on probation. He can't be in the spot. So he ended up going to one of his aunt's house that wasn't too far from the area. The rest of us waiting in the house, we still getting lit. Still getting busted. Still gardening. And the person hosting the party talked to 12, they gone. So when we back in this bitch getting turned. But I'm getting a little bit too turned. So turned that I see some frying shit across the room. We gonna call him Jay. I like your face. You got a girlfriend. Up and easy right now. Like, I just wanna know. So he get the feeling all up on me. He talking to me real soft. But you better stop. I'm fucked up. It don't take much for me right now.
Hey, I will give her this. She's a very great storyteller. She's painting a great picture right now.
Right.
I feel like I'm there with her.
I scanned the room. Where the fuck is my cousin at? Hold on, fine shit. Give me a second. Where the fuck is you at? I'm upstairs hunching, bitch. Don't worry about me. Oh, okay. But that
Birds of a feather flock together. The cousin upstairs hunching. Letting somebody touch the back of the oven, bro.
Me a little bit of inspiration. While Jay talking to me, I start fucking her with my eyes.
Okay. Glorilla.
I'm guessing it's working because he whispered in my ear all like, trying to take this shit to the bathroom. I'm feeling real up and easy shit, okay? We go to the bathroom, and I'm not gonna lie, y'all. We ain't wasting no time. He straight got the busting the doonies down. I'm done, he done, we wrap this shit up. And unbeknownst to me, Keith came back to the party. He been looking for me this whole time. It's a knock at the bathroom door. I open that bitch up. It's Keith. So he stepped into the bathroom. Now, mind y'all, I'm fucked up. But we holding a strong-ass conversation, slurs and all. And after a while, the conversation kind of goes sideways. I don't know which letter of the alphabet I was saying, but he was understanding. One thing led to another. Clothes led to the floor. We started getting that shit in. And he going, dummy. Bitch, we in the mirror with it. I felt like we was in 50 Shades of Grey. Getting all sensuous shit, rubbing up on me. Oh, my God. It's not even dawning upon me. I just got done doing something like 5 minutes ago. Like, a couple minutes go past, we wrap this shit up. But this how we leave out the bathroom together. He walk out the bathroom first, and as I'm walking out, it's all right there. All eyes are on me. I think the people know. Don't look at me with those eyes. Shit, I ain't came out the bathroom like 15 minutes and 2 different people that came in. I bet they do know. I'm embarrassed. So I go out front. And he go out the back with his homeboys. So I'm sitting out front just gardening with the other people that's out there. While I'm standing next to the front door, I hear somebody open it. I turn to my right. It's Keith. And he don't look too happy. Scanned outside, boom. Look dead at me. Yes. Now look, I got invited to this party. I don't know who knows who. I only know the people from the group chat. And my cousin. I damn sure didn't know Keith and Jay were friends. Nor did I know that Jay runs his mouth. You could get that nigga water to hold it, he wouldn't hold it. So word got out quick as fuck. Everybody done seen who came out that bathroom. And there's one person that stayed each time. Me.
You could have said you fucked my homeboy. I was fucked up. I just fucked you. He done been all up.
I'm cool. Hey, I'm telling you, Don Julio was a devil. It was a Don. I don't even get down like that. You know I like you. So when he turn around, he go back in the house. Keith, no. I'm heartbroken. I'm too embarrassed to even go back into the house, so I'm still standing outside. Door opens again. Yo, my cousin come out looking just as fucked up as me. But she looked concerned and fucked up. Look at me and she give me this look. She knows. She telling me she heard the news, everybody talking about it. Looked at her. She looked at me. Grab all our shit, we get the fuck up out of there. The whole ride home, I'm just looking out the window. I feel like a fucking Jezebel. I'm so disappointed in myself.
I feel like a fucking Jezebel. Yeah,
and that was it. Have some morals. Know what you walking into before you walk into it. Peep gang. Know the homies. Do your homework on these niggas. And if you going to crack, don't crack in a downstairs bathroom. That's too public. We can see you.
Oh, man. Lost no guidance.
None.
This is that I didn't know my father behavior, bro.
Basically.
Crazy part is she could have known him. I hope bro, as her dad, I would be embarrassed if this story came out, dog. What did we learn? Don't deal with the party girl. These eyelashes and them bonnets, man, I don't know why, but it's just associated with poor behavior. I promise you, bro. I see it all day long. You just never see the best of the best women going out in public looking like this, dog. I'm just saying, you really don't. I'm not trying to bunch them all together, but you know, I heard that stereotypes are earned, not given.
I'll give y'all some free game, fellas. If a man flirts with your woman right in your face, that's because she been flirting with that man back, entertaining that man back behind your back. You see, the reason why he decided to do it is because consciously, I'm gonna go ahead and say consciously and subconsciously, that's him letting his nuts hang in front of you and subconsciously trying to show her that he's a stronger option, he's a better option than you. He basically saying, fuck you, I'm gonna flirt with your girl right in front of you. And women understand that. And they see it, they know it, they play little games like that.
They don't care though.
They flirt with little baby male orbiters that'll never get them a shot to boost their little small egos and their confidence. But when it's done in front of you, just know that that's the utmost disrespect. Especially when he leave her a compliment and she get to flipping and playing with her hair and stuff. All that stuff, when a woman get to playing with her hair and flipping her hair when men come around,
feel some kind of way.
That's her flirting, bro. That's called peacocking. Y'all gotta understand the game, bro. A lot of y'all dudes don't understand the game. So when you see stuff like that happening, really don't even say nothing. That's when you gotta show her that you got options too. That's when you gotta show her that, look, you still valuable, you still can attract women. You still can attract women, for real. Because one thing I learned, bro, is when people play those silly games, bro, they think you don't have options, bro. People really think you can't move forward. Never let nobody play with you, bro. I always show people that you can do better. I always show people that. I don't care if you've been in a 20-year marriage. At some point, a motherfucker gonna play with you, and you gotta show them. And it hurts to do shit like that, but sometimes you have to.
Now, what if this dude don't know you? He probably just look at you like you was a bitch. Straight up. If that's one of your partners doing that, dog, yeah, probably she's giving him a reason to believe he could do that, especially in your presence.
Oh my God. We both just...
Boom. All right.
What's the deal? I'm Power Play Bobby, the scrunch money, hardest white dog in the game.
It might be something to this one, y'all.
That's pretty funny. They dog look just like that. That funny as fuck.
It might be something to this. Nah, y'all, I really feel like there's a lot of validity to this one. I was looking for a photo of me and my dog, bro. I found it. It might be some validity to this, dog. See, man, we look like twins in this damn video, bro.
You gonna have me acting like a Miss Woods and knock this golf club upside your head one day, and I ain't gonna miss.
Shout out to whoever Miss
What's her
Smith,
name?
Miss Woods. I probably ripped her too. So, hey, ladies first.
Off the chain,
Divorce
dog.
my ass. You see what
Nah, I
happened?
don't know.
What
First
happened?
night. Why is this? Nigga do it every time. I
You see
probably
what
even
happened?
get her to let my nigga get a try. Come on, let's go.
Excuse me?
No, I ain't talking to you. That's how the song
Okay,
goes.
I know you ain't talking to me.
That's how the song goes.
Shit, I wish. Ooh.
That's how the song goes.
I don't give a fuck.
That's how
I'm
the
a
song
fucking
goes.
queen.
Show
Fuck
me how to
that.
golf, man. Well, I'm gonna show you how
I
to
ain't
go.
gonna get shared like a platter.
Well, look here.
Fuck
What you want to
that.
bet then?
I ain't
If you don't,
basic.
well, let's
I
bet
ain't
on the
fucking
hole. Look
basic.
here.
I ain't fucking
Shout out to
basic.
all my people. Whoever wins.
You said you're gonna let the
No,
party
look, let's do it like this here.
Fuck that.
Whoever wins.
You need to rap independent.
If I win, you gotta do whatever I say. If
Wait,
you win, I gotta do whatever you
okay,
say.
but wait. To what level? You talking about sharing me on a platter with somebody?
Whatever mean whatever.
I ain't
It's
sharing.
whatever. So if I win, you gotta do whatever.
Uh-oh.
If you win, I
Let
gotta
go,
do whatever you
Webby.
say.
Fine.
Say, bro, Webby definitely need his own show. This dude is a
For
pure
sure.
character, dog. But she going. That's for damn sure. He gonna hit her.
My man said this about Asian Johns, and I don't know how true it is, man. He said when you have intercourse with Asian Johns, you feel me, and right when you stick it in, he said Asian box automatically make your beef curve to the left. You feel me? Now I don't know how true that is, but now I'm fake him a little curious though. Feel me? So I ain't gonna lie. Let me call him real quick. Hold up.
Yo, he finna go to the local Asian massage parlor, bro. The dude crazy.
One time when I was in high school, I got exposed and this guy was like, I guess recording me when we were doing the do. And he was like sending it over to like his friends and like the school got it. And I just remember like everybody was dissecting this video. Like, oh, who could this be? Who could this be? And then somebody ended up saying, oh no, this is Shivani. Like this is Shivani in the video. And the only reason I didn't get caught and people didn't think it was me was because some guy was like, no, that's not Shivani because the girl in that video has a fat ass. One time.
Damn. Killed her ass. Killed her ass.
You got out of there unscathed. Straight up. That's a win. Because reputations like that stick with you for the rest of your life.
Women feel about Chris Brown the same way us fellas feel about Cherokee. Right? It don't matter how old Chris Brown get, y'all still gonna want to go to that meet and greet. Let me tell you, when Cherokee turns 67, niggas still will be like, yo, like, I say all that to say this, man. Look.
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Cherokee was fine, but she was never like that one to me personally. I ain't gonna go over my list. I ain't no freaky frog like y'all, but man, I got my Mount Rushmore. That's for damn sure. I'm not gonna get into it.
Guys, if a girl comes back to you months after not being together and says, I've had this epiphany, I'm supposed to be with you, I'm going to tell you right now,
she got ran.
You stay very calm and you say, I'm so glad that you have worked on yourself to know that the relationship we had is one that you could see in your future. But unfortunately, it is not with me, but I wish you the best.
God damn, what they doing? Moving around in the background?
Somebody
the fuck going
that's
on?
coming back for you, because the likelihood that she just wants to see how much control she still has over you and how much she can manipulate you to get back in your life to do things that she wants, the likelihood is very high. You need to just thank her, say I wish you well.
Bitch, please. Ooh, look at that. It looks like some kind of action movie that I'm not gonna watch right now, goddamn.
And continue on in your life.
Somebody said, actually, guys, you gotta take her back as a side piece. That's it.
The difference between black hoes and white hoes is that black hoes are gonna put on this image that they're not hoes, that they ain't never done nothing. That matter of fact, everything that they've done is just a part of their environment, man. They're not gonna acknowledge anything, man. You call a black girl a hoe, she be like, nigga, I ain't no fucking hoe. This and that. Whole time, you know 5 of the niggas she hit last month. Damn, you know 5 of those niggas, but she's not a hoe. The difference is with white hoes, they gonna acknowledge that they're hoes. Matter of fact, they're gonna embrace that they're hoes. They're gonna tell you straight up, like, yeah, I didn't did this. I had a train ran on me. I didn't fuck 3 dudes last month. Whoop. And they gonna be cool with it, and it's gonna be a vibe. You feel me? With the black hoes, it's just gonna be weird energy throughout the whole situation, bro. And like they don't be understanding. Like, bro, most dudes can appreciate a hoe who acknowledges she's a hoe and just wants to have fun. We don't want to have to go through the goddamn ropes and missions and all that to figure out if you're a hoe or not. Just say it straight up. You're going to get treated the same if you just say it straight up. Because if you don't say it straight up, you're going to be treated way differently. Because of niggas, if you telling us you not a hoe and we treating you regular, and then you tell us that, oh no, we find out that you're the hoes.
In my experience, I've seen both races of women portray both characteristics. I've seen them act like they weren't that. I've seen them own it on both sides. So it's a case by case, bro. Real talk.
Hey, son, I'm gonna make this shit short and quick. And this is my question right here. You hear me?
Right, sure.
Why the fuck Lafayette women so sexy? Somebody let me know. I ain't gonna say too much, but I ain't never seen no ugly girl from Lafayette. Ever. I might be tripping. Like, yeah,
He's just walking around with his eyes closed. That's all that is.
Lafayette must got nothing but bad bitches out there.
I mean, there's a lot of good looking ones.
I ain't never
I done
seen
a bunch of choppers too. I've seen some choppers.
Come from there.
You by yourself on that one, D-Dog.
I'm not gonna lie to y'all, bro. I'm looking at these comments and the profile pictures. How can I show y'all this so that y'all can see this? All right, so look at this one. Clearly attractive. We was born this way. I don't know. Look at this one. It's in our Creole roots, boo. Too local. We tea as fuck. You just gained a follower or whatever. Look, it's the food. I mean, hey, listen, the comment section not making a strong argument that they not all bad out there. That's all I'm gonna say. And then I got a few partners that went to the University of Lafayette. And they said they got them things everywhere out there, dog. I'm just saying.
And I don't know how y'all do it, because let me go out somewhere with my old lady, and I walk to the bathroom, and a nigga try to holler at my old lady.
Mm-hmm. What you gonna do, blood?
While I'm gone. And when I come back, she tell me, because nigga, I know you seen me, see me with her. Oh, nigga, I'm gonna whoop your ass. I'm talking about whoop your ass.
That is so blatantly disrespectful, dog. You wait till a man get up from the table to go shoot your shot. Now, let's think about it from a deeper perspective. If I were to ever do some shit like that, I would only do it if the woman was giving me choosing signals, like on some real, like, kept staring at me while her man wasn't looking, giving me the eyes, that kind of stuff. And even still, I'm not gonna do it. I'm just saying though, bro. So it kind of leads me to believe, man, your girl probably was looking at that dude just as hard. That's what he felt like he had to go and approach. Like he got an easy kill.
That bitch just told me she about to take a shit. That bitch too comfortable, ain't it? What the fuck? Y'all let me know.
That's funny. Yeah, I might slide off a little early, man, so I can get some a little bit of work in.
Yeah, she got comfortable, partner. You the homie now.
Hey, look, I don't know who need to hear this, right? But listen, twin, I'm gonna give you a little bit of girl mouth. So, say your girl be like, can you get me this and the third, right? If you send the money, girl math is like, that's now her money. So in her mind, she spent her own money on what she told you to get her. So if she asks you to get it, actually go get it. Don't just send the money. Some people like the money, but girl math in their mind is their money once you send it to them. So now they feel like they spending their own money. So now they want that money plus whatever they told you to go get. That's just girl math, twin.
Yeah, that make a lot of sense, actually. Damn. Fellas, you know what it is. You save yourself some money. Just go get the gift.
I like sharing locations. I like taking pictures. I like standing in the crib with you all day. I like just fucking with one motherfucker. I like not having to be sneaky. I just only be wanting to be with one motherfucker. Why is that so hard for motherfuckers to not understand when they come in to fuck with you and start being on extra other shit? If that's not what you want to be on, don't come to fuck around me.
Yeah, man, it's just like, damn. You know what type of time these people be on, bro. Get on that time. If you ain't trying to be on that time, just be single and run them streets.
And I really don't think my man understand how much I hate beefing with his ass. Like, bitch, you the only one I talk to. Stop.
See, you got to get you a girl that's kind of like this, but she got to have at least one other person she talk to. It can't be a bunch of million people like, nah. If your girl posting somebody happy birthday every other day and she's putting it on her story, she know too many damn people, bro. Like every day she posting somebody because it's their birthday, dog. She the friendly girl. You don't want that.
You say you gonna hold me? Say it on camera. Little cute dark ass.
Sis, I'm real.
Oh my God. They ass getting drunk. Babe, why you look scared? Don't be scared of it. Be aware.
I promise you, I'm recording you just like you record me, babe.
Hey, see, I take that personally. Look at her big teeth ass.
Hey, I'm on your ass, nigga. I see you.
Yeah, she definitely got a mouthful of uppercase teeth, boy. I ain't lying.
Mouthful of uppercase teeth.
Man, I'm holler at y'all, bro. I gotta go get my oil changed, man. I'm holler.
That's funny as hell. That nigga said a mouthful of uppercase teeth. Dead ass serious though. God damn. I'm talking about her teeth were big as a motherfucker.
Welcome back to Chow Time Pods. Your host, Red. I got a video today from Pea's World.
What up, Red?
So earlier this year, I decided to fix my relationship with men
and
start listening to them a little bit more and stop being so defensive about everything that they say. And the more I speak to men and the more I become friends with them and hear their viewpoints, the lesser of a feminist I become. I feel like I don't resonate with being a feminist anymore. So now I'm a misandrist and a very proud one.
Damn, she got me. She got me.
She got me.
I thought it was going in a good place, but it just went worse. Shout out to her, man.
The reason why you don't hear about healthy relationships anymore is because of the fact that those of us in healthy relationships ain't got shit to say to y'all. Right. Because anytime we tell you what we do for our husband or what our husband does for us, y'all look for any reason to try to come up with some type of excuse or some type of narrative that we're being controlled or that we're not really happy or I would never do that. Is exactly why your miserable ass is still single, and exactly why no matter who you try to date or what you try to date, you still end up unhappy because you have this long list of what you feel like is supposed to come from a relationship, yet you don't want to be able to, like, you just want to be on the receiving end. Relationships are give and take. I can't remember the last time that I did laundry. But I will be out here taking the trash out because I don't give a fuck. I would rather take the trash out than to be downstairs doing laundry. I don't want to. I don't like laundry. But if I tell y'all, oh, yeah, I take the trash out. What? You take the trash out? You're a woman. You shouldn't be taking out the trash. That's a man's job. Your man does the laundry? You should be doing that. You're the woman.
You know, it's funny because they're like, oh, it's a man's job. So at your house or your apartment or wherever you live, you never take out your own trash because it's a man's job. So you're just your house is just filled with trash everywhere or something.
Like, when it comes to a healthy relationship, there is no gender roles. I do what I want to do and he does what he wants to do, and it ends up working out together because I do, and it just so happens that what he doesn't like to do, I don't mind doing, and what he doesn't like to do, what I don't like to do, he doesn't mind doing. Like, y'all are weird. My husband cooks probably most of the time. My husband taught me how to cook because I didn't know how to cook shit. I didn't know how to season. I was raised by the Caucasians. No offense, but I didn't know how to cook.
White people do have very bland food. I can admit that one.
So he taught me how to cook. He does most of the cooking. And when he gets done cooking, I serve him his plate. I serve him, and then once he's done eating, he gets up and leaves, and I take his plate, and I go there, and I clean the kitchen up. Like, the reason why we don't be talking about how good our relationship is or how healthy it is because y'all's little toxic asses be coming in there trying to say something crazy, yet y'all are the single ones.
Every time.
Make that make sense.
I think what you'll find is the overwhelming majority of people who are in relationships are just like normal.
Yep.
Like, this is just a normal thing. It's just a normal thing. Yeah, I do things that I like. There are things that I don't like. My partner does those things and we split them. However, it falls. Is it equal 50-50? Probably not, but it doesn't really matter. We're happy with the setup. The problem, like you said, and the reason why we don't see more just normal couples is because when you put your relationship out there, you put yourself out there, you're gonna get criticized. And a lot of these people are just living their life and they don't want that or they don't care for that. But because of that now, we have an abundance of like really toxic people giving toxic advice, and that balanced normal advice ain't really there as much because they know if they post, they're gonna get flooded with toxicity.
And again, just normal, good people don't put themselves online and everything they do online. It's weird.
Shira doesn't tell us to date a rich man.
Date rich in 2025. If they're not rich, if they're not providing, if they're not generous, you don't go out with them. You don't even have.
1% of men in America are rich. Only 18% of men in America earn over $100,000 a year. So yes, it is perfectly okay for you to be with an average earning man and to create the reality that you want with him. You know, your average guys, your bank tellers, your managers, your construction workers, your...
Those are a little bit above average guys.
plumbers. Yeah, your average dudes. You can create a wonderful reality with them. A lot of us have done it, and we're pretty happy.
Weak erections? Check out this chewable mint.
You know you don't have to come all the way to the pharmacy to get your scripts, right? There's a more private option.
What is it?
Here, just pull up.
Majority of men in America earn less than $80,000 a year, meaning that majority of men in America are average earners. Majority of households in America are two-income households. So yes, you know what that means? It means that you are likely going to have to get with an average earning man, and together you guys are going to build and accumulate wealth together. That is what lots of successful, happy married couples have done. That is not promoting struggle love. That is reality. I'm sorry, I'm going to continue to preach about reality because Shira has many of you living in a fictional narrative where there are enough rich men to go around and one of them is just going to come and swoop you off your feet and pay all of your bills. I'm sorry.
Shout outs to you,
Stop
girl.
looking for a savior in a man.
Average is an insult in 2025. Because we get to see how rich people live, everybody wants that. And if you are average, you're a failure. In any way. If you're average height as a man, now that's short.
I'm below average, right? Average in America is 5'9". I'm 5'7". I'm puny compared to most Americans.
Really?
You make average money, you're a loser. And again, this is just a take from a normal person. But
I
it's
thought Red was a little savage,
women
man.
on
I thought he was
social
big
Hey,
honcho.
they a rich man. Only 1% of men are rich. So you're probably gonna have to date someone who isn't rich. Oh, you're telling me to settle? No. I'm just saying, in reality, there aren't enough rich men to go around. Oh, you're promoting struggle love. What?
What do you think is the most money you've ever spent on a woman before?
Before my last girlfriend, I hadn't spent a penny. I used to have girls pay for me until my last relationship. I end up telling her I'll split her rent with her.
I know you're not worth $200 million and was splitting rent with your ex-girlfriend.
You talking about that I should pay for the whole thing?
Absolutely.
So she's looking around for her apartments and she came across one, but it was way out of her price range. It was like double what she could afford. So I was like, what can you afford? And I'll pay the rest. I said, whatever happens in this relationship for the next year, I'm committed to paying this rent. We end up breaking up 5-6 months into the rent. She ended up hitting my phone asking for the bread.
Why you just don't send her her half for the rest of the year?
Because she need to act right month to month, nigga.
Oh!
Here's the thing about rich men. They know how bad these women want that money. They know that a large part of the reason that these women are with them is because of the money. So they're gonna use that a lot of the time, not all the time, I'm sure there's some nice rich guys out there, but a lot of the time they're gonna use that to control you. Yeah, MPJ could have just sent her the money, but I want you to act right.
Damn.
Actually, I want you to act correctly. So I'm not gonna send you all the money.
I don't know if y'all seen that video where the girl was like, I heard some girl wants my man. Let me tell you what it takes to be with him. So she proceeded to list off the things that she does for her boyfriend, right? That he asks of her. These things included doing the dishes, doing the laundry, cleaning the house, making homemade butter. Says that he often asks her to sit in the garage with him while he works on the cars. He doesn't ask her to do anything. He just wants her there. He wants her presence there. So of course I go to the comments and almost every comment was from a woman going, what are you, his mother? Oh, so you're his mother. Oh, so you're his maid. And I'm just like, so they made a follow-up video, his perspective. He then lists the things that he does for her, which include he made her an authorized user on his American Express. She can spend as much as she wants. He pays all the bills, not only takes her out on dates, but he plans the dates, and sometimes will even go and pick out her outfit and lay it out on the bed for her so she doesn't have to do anything but get dressed. He also said that he cooks dinner because she doesn't cook. So I go to the comments again. Now, one of the comments said, oh, so where are you, her dad? What are you, her father? And I'm just like, this is why you don't take advice from people about your relationship. I don't know, am I tripping? But I feel like what he's asking of her isn't much. I don't know if people understand this, but relationships are give and take, right?
It's a relationship. You're supposed to relate to one
like,
another.
Oh, well, she's the woman, so
fill
she
in
has
the
to do this.
gaps
He's a
where
man,
the
so
other
he has to
person
do this.
isn't able to
when you're in
stand
a
up.
relationship with somebody, you all balance each other's strengths and weaknesses, right? So if he's the type of person that doesn't like to clean, but she does, of course, naturally, she's going to be the one to do it. If he likes to cook and she doesn't, he's going to be the one to do it. You could tell that they seem very happy, sitting on each other, touching each other the whole time, smiling. She made a follow-up video teaching people how to make butter, like asking her to make butter, asking her to wash some clothes, to do the dishes. That ain't nothing. He takes care of.
He made her an authorized user on his American Express, which costs him about an extra like 75 to 175. I don't remember what it was. Just to be an authorized user, and she gets to spend what she wants? Yeah. She gets the better deal.
Of everything for her, and I just
For
am
some-
like
for some-
looking at the
for
people
some
in the comments, and
homemade
it's
butter.
just like, y'all are miserable and you're gonna spend the rest of your lives alone, which is fine because I know that plenty of people are choosing to spend the rest of their lives single in the name of peace. That's fine. Don't go shitting on another person's happiness because it doesn't make you happy. And I really don't think it's not because it doesn't make you all happy. I just think that a lot of women in those comments were miserable because it's not them. Note to self and to all of y'all, don't let people tell you what to do in your relationship because they're bitter.
Could you could you imagine? Is this homemade, bitch? You buy a bar from the store? That's so random. That's so random. But look, again, another normal take. We're bringing back normal people. This sounds like somewhat of a traditional relationship, other than the fact that he cooks. You guys know me personally, not my cup of tea, but I'm not one of those people that are like, you should live like me. Do whatever the hell you want. Couldn't care less. It's working for them. Again, give and take. They're happy with the situation. I guarantee she only made the video of what he does for her because of the toxicity she was getting because of what she claimed to do for her partner.
Yep.
And again, it's the reason why a lot of people just don't talk about their relationship.
I mean, it really shows who are the miserable ones. It's women. Women are just so miserable, always in the comment section, tearing relationships down.
As somebody who is chronically single, never gets hit on, literally all of that, I don't want to sound like I'm about to cry, but I already do. I hate when people are like, oh, love will find you when you stop looking for it. Oh, like, you're being protected from things that are going to steal your energy and everything like that. Humans are social creatures. You think I don't want human connection? Like, I'm literally losing my mind. Like, and it's always people in relationships who are like, oh, you don't need a man. You have one. Get rid of him then. Like, people don't understand, like, being single your entire life and only being played literally changes your brain chemistry.
Yep.
Like,
for men and women.
Are we joking? Like, it's always the people who are in relationships who are like, you're gonna find love. It doesn't look like I am. I literally have no opportunities, nothing. Like, you don't know what you're talking about at all.
It's always funny when women come out and they say, I'm not happy single. And then you look in the comments and there are other women telling them, no, just be happy. Just enjoy your single. No. I'm telling you, I'm not happy being single. I want a partner. No, you should really enjoy it though. You should just enjoy it. And she's completely right. Humans are social creatures. It's completely normal to want companionship. It's the reason why I say,
I mean, we tell this to men, like, enjoy your alone, being alone because, you have a little bit more peace. But we kind of give you a reason why, we're not telling them you have to be happy if you want. I always say, if you want relationships, work hard in trying to get a relationship, trying to find a good woman. You want families, work towards family. I don't want everybody to be alone and single, but I can understand why you are.
The people who are like, I'm 25, no friends. That's weird. I'm 25, never been in a relationship. That's weird. There's something wrong with you, okay? Because that's not normal. For this woman here, my advice would probably, just be self-reflection. Why are you getting played? What type of men are you attracting? Why do you think that? Therapy, really and truly. Sit down with someone where you can actually go through your past actions and your past behaviors if you can't do it yourself, and then go from there, because there's no reason why you should be struggling.
And she missing a whole bunch of the story. That's probably what it is. She probably either do something that folks don't like, has some kind of weird impediment, or um in more recent ideas, she probably just ain't coming up off of it. And that ain't cool either. I mean, if you 25 and you ain't coming up off of it, then another 25-year-old male is probably gonna be like, well, ain't no point in me even doing all this stuff that I'm doing to get you if you ain't coming up off of it. You know what I mean?
You remember the conservative, I believe she's black or biracial woman, who was assaulted during an interview.
Huh?
Well, she's back and she's given us an update.
On April 3rd, 2025, I, Savannah Craven Entau, was brutally assaulted in the streets of Harlem while conducting interviews on Planned Parenthood. The entire shocking interaction was caught on camera by my husband, leaving no doubt that the assailant, Brianna J. Rivers, was not only guilty of aggravated assault, but...
You know, firstly, she binked you up in front of your husband. That's crazy, okay? That guy, surely, he probably has no presence, because there's no way. There's no way that should be happening. But I knew she was one of those when she went straight for the bink. Bink, 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 bink. Because you know, normally you see women fight and it's a bunch of hair pulling. She went straight for the bang, bang. I said, oh, she's one of those. Okay, she really does this. She really, really does this.
Also exulting over her own vicious criminal act. Rivers was arrested and reportedly charged with felony assault. But after an interview with 2 prosecutors, I was informed that the felony had been downgraded to a misdemeanor. Despite indisputable video evidence of brutal assault and battery, producing significant injury, trauma, and resulting in over $3,000 in medical bills. Over the next few weeks, the office of the New York District Attorney, Alvin Bragg, infamous for its 2-tiered system of justice that favors criminals over victims, failed to pursue the case. On July 23rd, 2025, I find out the prosecution simply allowed this misdemeanor to be dismissed on speedy trial grounds. Apparently, due to the prosecution's failure to file a certificate of readiness. I was never advised by the prosecution that my case had essentially been abandoned. As a matter of fact, the prosecutor assigned to handle my case isn't even admitted to the New York bar.
What the freak?
Just an inexperienced law school graduate. Yet he was able to handle my case under a student practice rule, which is supposed to apply to only very minor offenses. Prior to the dismissal, the prosecutors failed to communicate with me and with my lawyers. And the failure to communicate continued after my lawyers intervened on my behalf to try and find out how this case could be dismissed. To this day, my lawyers and I have received 0 reply, despite multiple text messages, emails, and phone calls. It is inconceivable that a violent assault case such as this, one that received widespread media attention, including that shocking video, would be put into
I do admit it was quite crazy.
the hands of somebody not even admitted to the New York bar, who then allowed for the case to be dismissed. It is hard to avoid the conclusion that this case was deliberately sabotaged. To this day, my assailant, Brianna J. Rivers, continues to show 0 remorse and make jokes about her act of violence toward me and
but I can't even hear what she's saying, but I know she's ratchet just from the way her mouth is moving in the week.
Yeah,
she one of those, man. Damn, you had no chance, man. You ain't coming down. You probably went to private school. You know what I'm saying? You probably live uptown.
Right, but then when a man puts her in her place for being ratchet like that for sure that man's going to jail.
You know what I'm saying? She hit you with that bing, bing. She probably give it to your husband too. He could probably get it too. I'll be real. If she looked at you during that interview, looked at the nigga holding the camera and said, "I'm about to hit you with a 2-piece," she clearly don't respect that guy or fear that guy. So no. I think he could get it as well, man. She wanna, man. You could just see, can't hear nothing she said, but you just know she ratchet as hell, boy.
Other pro-lifers. I do not want clicks, fame, or sympathy for what happened to me. I want justice for the countless pro-life and conservative activists that go out and peacefully stand up for what they believe in. And justice for the thousands of preborn children who will be aborted today, tomorrow, and the next. No one on either side of the aisle should experience physical violence for using their First Amendment right. Shame on you, Alvin Bragg.
It's a cold world out there, man. I ain't really got no commentary on the
What's
legal
going
system
on?
or anything like that. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this is unfortunate. We all saw the video. I'm probably gonna have to remove the graphic images that she displayed. But justice
I think
clearly was
Shalom
served.
is.
It really goes to show
That's
when
like
we
hello.
say women get less sentencing or even their cases dismissed for doing the
Yeah,
exact
that's like
same crime
hello in
that men
Hebrew
do.
or something.
Imagine if that was a man that gave her the 1-2.
Yeah.
He'd be in jail. He'd be canceled. Other men would have freaking threatened his life. But because it was a woman, and
Nah.
probably because a black woman, colored woman, she gets away scot-free. Yeah. How's that right? Please like, subscribe, comment down below. I really appreciate
No,
that.
not
And
from
I'll
New
see you
York.
guys next time. Ciao.
I just know some things. Hell no. I don't do politics.
Rent a car from our newest fleet yet. Your real car never has to know.
I don't do politics. I don't do religion. I think all of it is dumb. Yeah, it says news. I'm talking about pop culture news. Yeah, pop culture. Pop culture news.
Every man either has gone to escorts, will go to an escort, or has thought about going to escorts.
Because you do not charge a price does not make you better than the ones that do. In fact, the men are saying that you're easy. They're like, oh, she gave it up so fast, but really.
And some of them honestly would think they owned me for that hour because they paid me. And so it was like, I want you.
Did she do something? Or are you just talking about just in general? What I think about Sexy Red? Is it just in general? Because if she did something, I have no clue. She's the best rapper, in my opinion. Yeah, you smoking crack. You smoking crack. I'm not a Cardi B fan, but in music terms, Cardi B is probably the best female rapper out there right now. Either Cardi B or Lotto. Sexy Red is a weird caricature of what we want women to be as rappers. I don't trust anything she got going on. I ain't gonna lie to you. She's 90% 90% of what I think is wrong with America and the women that we deal with is based in Sexy Red. But you know,
Because women will swear up and down how dangerous sex work is. And of course, it can be dangerous, but statistics show that the number
That's
one
just my
person that
opinion,
is
though.
in danger
That's
is
just
a
my
woman
opinion.
that is living with a man. Okay? Not an escort. Because the thing is,
Men were right. So I have a lot to say to the females that is probably going to make you guys upset. And I'm so sorry. I'm not going to hold your hand. I just got to say it. Because as a 304, there's so many things that I noticed that you guys do wrong as civilians.
I don't think she's controversial. I just think that she feeds into a negative aspect that
does not make you better than the
is the
ones that
precipice
do.
of why
In
a lot of
fact,
female
the men
musicians don't
are
do
saying
good.
that you're
Don't do
easy. They're
good.
like, oh, she gave it up so fast, but really, you liked them. That's why you did it. But they're not looking at it as she
But that's just
liked
like
it, so she
that's
did
just my
this.
personal
They're
opinion.
looking at it as
I don't.
you are easy, that anyone can get it because they don't value themselves, first of all. 2, hookup culture.
First of all, if a woman gives it up for free, like, yeah, I mean, like a dude don't have to pay no money and he's still able to sleep with her. He doesn't lose respect for her as much as he loses respect for a girl that gets up from the bed and be like, all right, that'll be $200 to my Cash App. He has a lot less respect for that girl than he has for the girl that he just winded up sleeping with.
Never, ever benefited the woman, ever. It's just a bunch of women who are hooking up with these men and
I mean, you can like what you like.
aspiration to go further, or they're just
I just think your like for her music stems from a like of her presentation and the actions in which people do, or the actions in lieu of her presentation. I think that the way people act and the way other black women act when listening to her music is what attracts you to her music. I don't think it's her music itself. There you go. Pretty much the same reason why I used to listen to Lil B. I think Lil B is catchy, and I think that everybody hates him, and that the fact that everybody hates him is the reason why I like him so much. I can understand that. Can't be against you if you have a reason behind it.
With the flow. If you let him get it without any barrier to entry, that's what he knows you as. The easy, I can call her up, it doesn't take anything, not even a fruit cup, not a Happy Meal. Also, a lot
Not
of you guys are very
anymore.
male-centered and men have gotten into
Not
your head.
anymore.
Okay? You're saying that it's a problem with putting a price on it. They're saying it's a problem with putting a price on it because they can't afford it. That's
Lil B is and I'm older, but Lil B was from my high school times. What was the name of that damn group? He was in a group. I'm driving in my car. I can't remember the name of that group. But Lil B was the breakout artist from a group from back in the days, and he made a lot of songs like Paris Hilton and Based God and damn, it was a lot. He had a lot of songs where it was just named after random shit, and he would just like go hard. He would just go hard. Yeah. But yeah, Little B, you look him up. He has like 1,000 songs. Like literally like 1,000. Like more than that. He has like a lot of music. He dropped like a mixtape every month or something for like years. Extremely annoying to most people. But if you like gimmicky music and catchy shit that other people just don't like, he's right up your alley.
That's why they're trying to humble you into thinking that you don't deserve anything, that you should just be giving it up. But with that logic, wouldn't that make you easy? Because you're not even getting a ring.
So by this logic, she's saying that you're easy if you're not charging a price. Some people just don't want to sell their body. Like some people don't want to see their bodies as commodities.
No,
because they understand once you charge somebody for something, they feel like they could basically use and abuse whatever product because they're paying for it. But this realization she's came to is that women that don't charge, you're easy. You don't think it's easy to pay a woman $200 and get some box? You don't think it's easy to get you a Happy Meal and get some box? Like, that's very easy as hell. I ain't never got to talk. Don't get me wrong. The women that aren't escorts and you are giving up for free, you're not putting a price tag on your body, don't be out here being easy. Don't just let anybody touch your body. And the same thing goes for the guys. But just because you're not putting a price tag on it, that does not make you easy. That's crazy.
And the more he does from you. And this is something I learned directly from being a dominatrix. These men would come in, they would pay me, and some of them honestly would think they owned me for that hour because they paid me. And so it was like, I want you to do this. I want you to spank me. I want you to do this. And I would just sit in the chair and blow on my nails and wipe it on. And I'm just like, you done?
That would drive them insane.
And I was like, I feel like reading a magazine, actually. You know, I know we have an hour together and you did kind of pay me, but I don't like your tone. So until you fix that and get on your knees and give me a reason to get out of this seat, I'm not getting up. And then all of a sudden, I'm sorry, goddess. What do I do? You want me to get you water? What do you want me to do?
Yo, she's making it seem like that's a regular occurrence. You messing with dudes that are into dominance. They're paying women, stranger women, to dominate them. So, of course, they like to be talked to crazy. But, ladies, I hope y'all not taking this as no real life advice. Like, you mess around, go home, and you talk to Coolio that's sitting on the couch, eating up all your kids' Pop-Tarts. He ain't going for that. Get on your knees and beg me. Like, what? Most men are gonna look at you crazy.
Being an escort for 1 year. Yes, I've been an escort for 1 year, many years ago, and for sure it was not the best year of my life. It was quite traumatizing, but I've learned a lot of things about men and men's sexuality, and I think every woman should know these things. Number one, I don't want to speak in absolutes.
She's been an escort for a couple of years, and she thinks she's learned something about men and men's sexuality. This is going to be very interesting, all right?
Oh, they
Hey,
make
by the
it
way, I
so
got a new
easy to
sound
talk
bite, so I'm dropping
shit.
bombs now.
Oh, jeez.
Y'all hit a bomb? Y'all hit a bomb?
Every man either has gone to escorts, will go to an escort, or has thought about going to escorts. If all men could afford going to escorts, more men would go. Men will believe whatever they want to believe and whatever soothes their ego. They will believe that they're amazing.
She said if all men had money for an escort, more men would go. I mean, of course, if all men had money to buy Corvettes, more Corvettes will be sold. That's just the way of the world. That doesn't mean that most men actually want to buy escorts, but let's keep going.
In bed, that they are so attractive, that the escort is actually liking them or falling in love with them. None of these things are true. Escorts are amazing actresses. No matter how boring and sexless the marriage is, men will not leave their wives basically out of comfort. They will complain about them and they will seek sex outside of their marriage, but they will not actually leave. Number 5, I know people, especially girls, will hate me for this, but this is the sad truth. New pussy is always the best pussy. There's something in the male biology that they love novelty when it comes to sex. So they can have the most beautiful, intimate connection with their partner. A new pussy always gets them the most excited. This doesn't mean men have to cheat. A lot of men do control themselves for many amazing right reasons.
I'm Sora.
Yeah, I don't know about all that.
But it doesn't change the fact.
Listen, but before we get into that, I found a way that y'all could make some side hustle money on your phones. But
Why?
the only thing is that you have to play games on your phones. And I know that a lot of people do not like playing games on their phone and stuff like that, but this is an easy way to make some bread. Even if you only make an extra $100 or $200 a month, you can pay a couple bills just by playing games on your phone. And if you click my link in the description below or in the comments below, you can start out with a free $5. These companies are literally paying people just for y'all to play games on your phone. That is crazy. But just try it out. Go peep the games that they have. If you don't like it, hey, it is what it is. But I say it's worth a try. A new body is excited for somebody that hasn't had their just due. Now, I mean, hasn't had their time. But when you start having these little scares, now, I mean, folks is like, when the last time you got tested, you know, you getting those kind of phone calls, or I missed my periods. It stopped being so exciting and a little bit more scary. You know what I mean? The more experience you get, the more it's like, I'd rather not. But it's so funny how these women think that they have men figured out. But you really have men that like to pay for box. And I'm using the word box because I don't want to be too vulgar in this video. So I hope nobody's taking no offense to that. But y'all have men that like to pay for box figured out. Y'all are trying to teach women about men, but you really have a certain kind of man figured out, which is your customers. This is the same thing as McDonald's trying to teach Planet Fitness what customers actually like. Y'all's demographic is different. A woman that's actually looking for a man with some kind of substance cannot come to you for advice, could not watch you or listen to you for advice.
Most men use dating apps to find free ass workers. Yes, I know that hurts, but that's actually the truth, okay? The truth not a lot of women want to hear. You see, I'll portray it this way. When you're on a dating app, first of all, you come across as desperate. What are you doing on a dating app? A man is literally one of the easiest thing to get in a woman's life. So what are you doing there? And you have to know that men, when they see you on a dating app, they see you as a free product. They're like, it's a catalog, it's like a magazine, and they're like, oh, not this one, not this one. And most of the time, it's not this one. Most of the time, they choose everyone because they want to maximize their chances. Because what it actually does is that it creates the illusion of the choice. And because of this illusion, they don't really take you seriously. They think like, you're just another one. So whether they simply don't want to chew their food alone at the restaurant, or they want more, they want to spend the night with you, they want to spend the evening with you, you are just
Yo, dudes really just be just by themselves, just eating, and they're like, you know what? I wouldn't mind having somebody sitting right in front of me. You know what I mean? Let me get on my app and order somebody. Like, dudes be door dashing women. This
Dead
is
ass, though.
crazy. This is a whole
I ain't gonna
different
flex
side of
dead
life
ass.
that us regular dudes is just not privy to. Like, dudes really be in the crib just by themselves. Like, it is kind of quiet in this motherfucker. Pull up their catalog. You know, I'm just gonna have her pull up. That gotta be a scary life though, because in most cities that's not legal. So how do you know who's pulling up? You know what I mean? Like, how do you know this not an undercover cop or something? You just risking it because you horny.
Worker at the end of the day. And I'm so sorry to say that because I don't want to say that. I don't want to insult anyone or I don't want to hurt anyone. But the thing is that this is actually the truth, and I don't hear a lot about that because many women are not aware of that.
Thank you, because women will swear up and down how dangerous sex work is. And of course, it can be dangerous, but statistics show that the number one person that is in danger is a woman that is living with a man, okay? Not an escort, because the thing about it is that when you are an escort, when you work in sex work, you know what you're getting yourself into. So you are taking the necessary precautions. Women are going out in the dating world, not taking precautions, not even questioning or wondering, is this even going to be a safe person? Is this even a person that has good intentions for me?
Yeah, I guess what she's saying is women that are just sleeping with
tripping.
guys, you know, that they meet at the bar, or just some random guys, whatever reasons, you liked him, you thought he was physically attractive, whatever. They're more so leading with like emotions. You would drop your guard down and you don't even realize this guy is actually crazy, you know, versus these workers. They never drop their guard down because they understand that they're working. So I kind of understood what she was saying the more she started talking.
As an S worker, you're already prepared. You're already prepared because you know how men are. You know how men can be. And this is why they always have this stigma that's attached to S workers, because they want women to be ignorant. They want women to be ignorant victims and not take the proper precautions that it would take in order for them to protect themselves. These dating apps are fucking a breeding ground for predators. Okay? These men are...
Maybe people are telling y'all not to do this because of how dangerous it is. Maybe people are telling you to respect your bodies a little bit more than just selling it to whatever random stranger. Maybe that's why. I don't think it's so much that, oh, they just want you.
Do you understand the amount of PTSD and mind-altering situations that you're in when you're an S worker? Not only that, like in the men's perspective, if you're a drug dealer, you know how much mental anguish and anxiety and PTSD and mental complications come along with just having that line of work and making it in your mind seem like it's normal and regular. It's more than you probably would think. It is extremely, extremely detrimental to your mental health. More so than anything else. I mean, you can fuck 1,000,001 dudes that not be an S worker and and catch the same amount of STDs as somebody that was an S worker for a year and only fucked 5 guys. You know what I'm saying? But like, the whole thing is that it's a mental situation. You're tricking yourself into thinking a certain way so that you can accomplish whatever you're trying to accomplish through these means. An unnatural means at that. It's not about the danger of your physical body. It's the danger of you not being the same person ever
Drop your
again.
guard and they want you to be unsafe. I don't think that's the case. I think people want you to respect your bodies a little bit more. I mean, that could just be me.
Lying, giving you a fake name so that way their criminal records can come up clean. They're using other people's pictures. They're using old, outdated pictures, trying to portray themselves as family men. Meanwhile, they lost custody years ago. Meanwhile, they're on the SA offender list, CSA offender list. I mean, I don't understand why women are still fucking using these dating apps. I really don't understand why they're using them. I feel like at this point, if you are a woman that's using a dating app, you're asking for something dangerous to happen to you. You're practically asking for it, because these men can portray whoever they want to portray behind a fucking screen. They could say whatever it is that they want to say, and have we not seen story time after story time after story time on how a lot of these situations start from fucking Hinge.
But how many stories have we seen of sex workers getting unalived by the dude that was just trying to buy some box? Like, let's be honest here. You over here trying to give advice, telling women not to get on dating apps, but you're putting yourself on the dark web. Like, who is better?
Creators, take these 3 apps I built to
It's
run my
insane.
business.
Insane. They're trying to justify selling ass. That's just insane.
Let's be honest. You know what I mean? Like, I definitely think the girls that's putting themselves on dating apps with the intentions to meet a guy, and I definitely think there's precautions you want to put in place if you're going to be using dating apps, such as don't invite somebody straight to your house if you met them on an app, if you never seen them in real life. You know, meet their family. Get some background on these people once you meet them, like stuff like that. But to sit here and act like the dating sites is just so dangerous, but buyabutt.com is safe, it's just beyond me.
Horror story, dating horror story, horrible divorce. The story is always starting off with, so we met on Hinge. That should tell you something. And yet these women are fucking addicted to the dopamine kick that they're getting from these fucking dating apps because they want validation so bad. And these women are literally willing to risk their lives to get some goddamn validation from a man who literally is trying to get punani from them for fucking $20 in an hour of their time. It may be 2 weeks worth of take to wake the fuck up. Honestly, like, they need to wake up. It's getting insane. I can't. Just a week ago, there was a girl that I saw and she was on Hinge, and I'm just like, oh my God, like, the disparity, the absolute disparity. You see the femicide rates are up. You see what they're doing with Project 2025. You see what they're doing with the Big Beautiful Bill. You see all of these things that they're fucking doing to further subjugate women, and women are still willfully choosing to play this fucking game with men. I do not get it. It's a sickness.
Maybe she was just saying dating apps are just dangerous in general. That I understand. But if you out here trying to recruit sex workers and that was the ad, I would just say do a little bit better, because I don't know what that was. I think if anything, you just put dating apps on the decline.
So this was essentially the first lesson I learned in women's studies my fall semester sophomore year of college, from my amazing professor Bambi, who OG feminist. I'm talking, y'all, she's one of those girls. And excuse me for being blunt, but this is literally how she taught us. And she was just like, men are going to treat you based on how much they want to fuck you. And that's one thing I loved about her style of education.
Men are gonna treat you based on how much they want to sleep with. Hold on, y'all. Let's think about that real quick. Men are going to treat you based on how much they want to sleep with you. I feel like there's some validity there, but that's not like some type of science that I think ladies should carry around, because that's why women will walk around showing their tatas. I think it's coming to me. Like, they'll walk around showing their tatas, and dudes will want to sleep with them. Don't get me wrong. And they'll want to sleep with them really bad. But that does not mean that they will respect them. So I don't think that's like a science you want to stick to. Now, if you're in a situation where you're around a whole bunch of horny guys, yeah, that'll work in your favor.
Right.
Dudes is going to treat you at a higher level because this is the horny room. You know, but a man that's trying to find a wife, a man that's trying to respect a woman, he's not leading with sex. Like, I don't think so. I know when I met my wife, that wasn't the top thing that was on my mind. I really wanted to get to know this girl. Like, I was really interested on what kind of woman she was. I was very interested in our conversation. I was very patient. It's crazy that she learned that in college, feminine studies, whatever.
That she was a very well-spoken educator. She was a doctor, literally.
So
but she also just didn't have a problem being blunt and saying it like it was. This is one of the reasons why men can be so cruel to women they don't find attractive or don't find attractive anymore. This is one of the reasons why men can be so cruel if their wife starts to gain weight and she...
I ain't even gonna lie, y'all. I'm about to go and slide up out of here, man. I'm trying to get to work early. So, we're gonna go on and cut this video short now, man. S workers are weird. And the fact that people are talking to other people into being S workers before they need to be, or with absolutely no rhyme or reason behind it besides just being an S worker, that's just weirder than the average. I have no clue. But Yeah, man, everybody be safe, be easy, man, and try not to run into anybody that you gotta pay to be around. That's just not cool. It's not fun. Yeah, be easy, be safe, praise to the Most High, man. If you make some money when I'm not around, make sure y'all bring a receipt so I know you balling. Have a good one, y'all.